Now, the Abraka community in Delta State is grappling with escalating insecurity that has nearly paralyzed academic activities at Delta State University. Persistent kidnappings and killings have sparked widespread fear among students and residents, prompting a peaceful protest that was reportedly dispersed by the Nigerian Army, leaving some injured. In a recent joint operation, local hunters and police engaged suspected kidnappers, killing 4 and sustaining injuries themselves. Now, the university's Vice Chancellor, Professor Samuel Asagba, has since ordered students to remain indoors until safety can be assured. To speak more on this, we're joined by a security expert and human rights activist, Harrison Gwamnishu. Thank you so much, Harrison, for joining us on the news.
Thank you.
Harrison, tell us, what are the main security challenges currently facing the Abraka University community and Delta State at large?
Okay, the issue of kidnapping. I listened to when the Benue guy was narrating what happened in Benue, and you asked the question, who are these people, committing this act? And I saw he was not trying to mention the people committing these atrocities, and that's what the government are still doing too. They are not telling us who are doing this thing. But the security agencies knows the people, and they are from Fulani extraction. That's who they are. Because right in Abraka and also in other parts of Delta State, some of them have been arrested, and some of them has also been been killed during encounter with security agencies. So we shouldn't hide these people who are doing these things. All right. Although we may have some of our people who are working with them, because kidnapping issue, we may have some few persons from the community who are working with them, but these people are pure Fulani. They are not from other areas or other places. They are from this is who they are. So in Africa community, we have the Delta State University where we have students. All right. For the past 6 months, we've been talking about the issue of insecurity. Students are being kidnapped. Those who goes to the farm are kidnapped, and ransom, are being paid in millions. All right. And we've been creating awareness to see how the government and also the security agencies can step in and curtail the situation. But most of the time, we feel they are not listening to us. All right. Reason why we use the social media to create awareness about this whole issue.
Okay, now
until this last. Yes.
You talked about the government stepping in and putting an end to whatever it is or the issue. How can the state government how can they, if you were to advise, how can they balance maintaining security with protecting citizens? That's their rights to peaceful assembly.
Okay, first, what we suggested is for them to fund the local security, because a policeman who came from the north do not know our routes, do not know our areas, like in our communities and our farm roads, they don't know the place. So the security, should be, these local security should be funded to enable them, live inside these bushes, because these kidnappers, they live in our bush, they reside in our bush, and we all know how these herders, how they operate. They move in their cows to the bush, they live in the bush. So with that, they know, the entry point and exit point of each of our communities, each of our community roads. So what we suggested for the government is to fund the local security. If you go to a community, get like 50 persons, fund them, give them the tools for them to live inside this bush, to help us to solve this insecurity in our communities. Also, we notice each time we come out to protest about it, because when you talk, you write letters, petition, the government don't listen to you. So what they now listen to is protest. And when you now come to protest against this insecurity, protest is advocacy, to allow the government, the people of what is going on. But each time we try to protest, see government, a lot of healers, trucks, like what's happening in Benue State today. Since yesterday, no news, nobody heard about this whole thing. The government did not talk about it, but today you see the youth, everybody came out to the public, to advocate, to protest against insecurity in the state, and then you see maximum security everywhere. That's what happened in Abraka and other areas of
okay, so but what about grassroots? What about grassroots intelligence? What role does it play in preventing kidnappings and violent attacks, especially in Delta communities?
Security information is money. Intelligence is money. Who are they being funded? Now, the man who is coming to give intelligence reports about cases of kidnapping, is he protected? Will the government protect him? That's the thing there. Because when you are reporting an incident, give intelligence report to the government, who are you reporting to? Are they going to listen to you? Now, let me tell you, I was an SSA to the governor of civil society and youth mobilization. And when I was getting information about this kidnapping, I was reaching out to the government, those appointees, for them to see how we can resolve it. But they didn't listen to me. So if we have information from the communities that want to pass out to the government, who do we pass it to? Who will listen to us? So that's why you see us coming on social media to talk about it. And that's when each time we talk about it on social media, they call us to see how they can resolve it. And the issue keeps happening. People are being kidnapped daily. It's not a joking matter. We're not trying to come to it's not a political or agenda or anything that people are pushing us to. No, it's the reality.
Okay.
Because some of us who are in the community are the ones who are victims. Those politicians are the ones who have the security detail among them, they move with escort. They are not affected. Now, we are the one affected.
So sorry, but we have to wrap up, in just a few seconds. Can you tell us what is the way forward?
The way forward is for the government to fund our local security, and that's what we're advocating for. Go to the communities and fund them, all right? That is the only solution we have. If they can't fund, or then they give us the power to bear arms, because we are ready to bear the arms and protect ourselves. We cannot allow people to come to our community to kill us, kidnap us, and rape our sisters, our daughters. Let us give us the power to bear arms. Then we go and protect ourselves in the communities. That's the solution to all this whole problem. If people in Benue State, if they have arms with them, how can somebody come from nowhere, a stranger come to your land to kill you? It's not possible. Well, they give us the power to bear arms, and we will do it ourselves.
Thank you so much for joining us and speaking on this, Harrison.
Thank you.